You are now listening to the Vitalize Podcast. Hey yo, what up, family? Welcome back to the Vitalize Podcast. You are here with your friendly neighborhood host, Mr. Marcus Black, also known as Mr. Because You Can, as you can see here so affectionately. If you can't see, then it's because you ain't on YouTube, but we already talked about this. Get over here and come see so you can see for yourself. But anyway, Mr. Because You Can is in the building, and I'm super excited, elated, ecstatic, and all the other words that start with E. Like electric. I'm electric. Ooh, I like that one. I am eclectic. I don't know if that fits what we're going for right here, but I am, as you can tell by the way these episodes shape up and ship out. So thank you guys for joining, man. I'm so glad to have you here. We're going to have an incredible conversation today in the realm of personal and professional development. And if you're new here, man, welcome to the community. We are a community of life givers, man. Vitalize means to give life to. So we all about that inspiration, motivation, affirmation, lifestyle, all positivity all day, going and spreading purpose and passion into the world for the greater good of all in pursuit of leaving legacy that outlives us and going and creating massive impact in the world. So if that sounds like a good time to you, then welcome home. You found your family. You ain't got to look no further. But if you don't know about this yet, just sit back, man, relax. And kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the M-Black beat. Just kick it. And just kick it, man. Just kick it. Yeah, just kick it, baby. Let's go. And this is going to be a wealth of wisdom and a lot of fun, man. We have a lot of fun. There's lots of singing, random outbursts of song. It happens on a regular basis. I can't tell you when or how it's going to happen. I just can tell you it's going to happen, as you just saw. And today, what I want to talk to you guys about is, listen, we're here for a good time, not for a long time. So I won't belabor the point, but I definitely want to give you some sauce to help you at the end of the day, reach and achieve all of your goals. So if that sounds good to you, it sounds good to me. Thank those of you who have been sharing the message. It really means the world to me. I'm grateful. We're seeing exponential growth as a result of what you're doing. And that is huge to me because it helps me get this message into the hands, but also most importantly, the hearts of the individuals that need it most. So will you help me achieve my dream and my mission of serving the world by pressing share, by pressing subscribe? I mean, that's all it costs you. It costs you no dollars. It costs you a couple of seconds of time to say subscribe on YouTube, to say follow on Instagram, follow on TikTok, follow on Facebook, and to share, press the share button. Costs you nothing but just 2 minutes of your time. And that's all about me being able to expand the platform in order to put this message into the hands, but most importantly, the hearts of those who need it the most. Nothing is more important to me. So as I think and I ponder about what it was I wanted to share with you today, I wanted to come together and I wanted to have this personal growth and development conversation about finishing strong. This message today is all about finishing strong. I need you to finish strong. It's time to finish strong. And, you know, this triggers a thought in my mind. I remember a couple of years back, I was with a dear friend of mine. Shout out to my brother, T. Shelley, Mr. Trent Shelton, man, that guy's goated right there. Really had an incredible year this year, being able to speak at his Live Legendary experience alongside many other legends in the game. And it was a super beautiful weekend. I'm super grateful for the opportunity to have been able to be a part of that experience. But Trent is not only a brother to me, a friend, a mentor, a coach, all the things, but he pushes me to be greater. And he already pushing me next year to do this thing that they do in Texas called a Cowtown. It's in Fort Worth, Texas, actually, and the Cowtown is a race. It's a big race they do at the top of the year, and it is 5K, 10K, half marathon, full marathon, that type of vibe. And a few years ago, he wanted me to come to the race, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm going to come to the race or not. That's in another state. But I was like, I don't know. We'll see. So one day I get a message from him, a text message, and I was like, what is this? And I opened it. It was a confirmation. I'm like, what is this? He said, see you in February. See you at the Cowtown. And I'm like, bro, what is this? And it was him having signed me up Your boy signed me up. I didn't sign me up. He signed me up for the Cowtown race and said, I'll see you there. You got a couple of months to prepare so you know it's real. And that's what I mean by pushing me to be a greater version of myself. So I'm like, well, I don't got no choice, but if I wanted to be a couch potato, I'm not going to be a couch potato now because I'm already signed up and he spent his money. Y'all know it costs money to run those races. You don't just run them. You don't just sign up. It costs money. So he spent money. In order for me to do that, now I got to take it serious. Now your boy got to show up. Now I got to give a little bit more of myself than I may have planned on giving. Now I can't be a couch potato. I noticed I said that thing was coming up in February. He signed me up for it in the fall. So in the time of the most wonderful time of the year, when I'm supposed to be sitting back, getting ready to eat all the food and the cakes and the pies, it's like I got to be out here running now. And instead of being a couch potato, I'm going to couch to 5K my way into a race. And that's precisely what I did. And I pulled up the Couch to 5K app. And then actually it was a different app that he wanted me to use. And I used this other app to send him reports of how long I went and my milestones, and which was really cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I started training for that race. And so the race comes. I drive to Texas. I get there the day early so I can get a good night's rest. Make sure I get some good carbs and stuff in me so my body don't break down. Because I'm not a runner. Some of y'all runners is like, oh, poor baby. But I'm not that. So, I wanted to be prepared. So the next day, I get to the race, and before the race, I'm connected with Trent. I'm connected with other people who's in the race with us. D-Flow was there. What up? Shout out to D-Flow. He was also at Trent's Protect Your Peace. He was at Trent's Live Legendary Experience and Protect Your Peace performing his song. But it was great to see him, and then that's where I met the legend, the living legend, that is Anthony Sanchez, also known as Wheelchair Poppy. If y'all don't know who Wheelchair Poppy is, go check him out, man. Check him out on TikTok. Check him out on Instagram at Wheelchair Poppy. My man's is like that. He got a huge community, live streams daily, and he's somebody that I'm grateful to know, somebody I'm grateful to call a brother and a friend, who I met that day. It was my first time ever meeting him. He was at the race. He was in his wheelchair. If you don't know his story, he had an accident, a motorcycle accident, that now caused him to be paralyzed chest down. So he does have movement of his arms, neck, upper extremities, but not from the chest down. And he was there, and I was like, oh, this what's up, man. He came to cheer on his people too, man. I can't wait to continue to get to know him more. I'm grateful to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. We did the whole thing. Shout out to you. Shake hands. And then we go to our marks. On your mark, get set. Pow! The little thing goes blast off, and people start running, and I start running. And I'm cool. I'm like, yo, this don't feel so bad, man. Yo, this don't feel so bad. I feel good. I feel good. Well, I feel good today. Oh, yes, I do. Because there's something that makes me feel good. And I felt good. And so what did your boy do? Your boy got out here, and I'm running, and I get probably about, I don't know, half a mile in, and I'm not winded at all. My legs feel good. My knees feel good. My feet feel good, because the hardest part of that training process was my feet. It wasn't my wind. My wind was okay. My feet. And I even got the running shoes, and my feet still was killing me, and I couldn't understand why, but it's neither here nor there. Just kept it rocking and rolling. It's what I do. And so half a mile in, I'm good. I got past that first mile marker because I was doing a 5K. So that first mile marker, because I got them marked off, I'm like, dang, bro, I'm not even winded. Like, I start getting a little excited. I start feeling good. I'm like, yo, we Gucci right now. Let's get it. So I continue moving forward, onward and upward, and we get a little bit further into the race. I get about 1.5 miles. I'm chilling. I'm at my pace, though. I ain't running. I'm running, but I'm not running. I'm not walking, but I'm not running. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my time. And I'm making it do what it do. So I get a little bit further, and I finally get to that point where I see that 2-mile marker. When I see that 2-mile marker, I'm like, good Lord, why did I do this again? Now I'm starting to feel it. All of a sudden, fatigue is starting to set in. My legs are starting to ache a little bit, and my wind is starting to get me. So I'm like, cool, man. About that 2-mile mark, I keep pushing, though. And I was somewhere just around the 2.5-mile marker as I was pushing onward. And I will never forget this moment in my life. I remember nearing the 2.5-mile marker, and my body was just getting real tired. My body was like, you know what? you know you can walk these, right? People walk them all the time. I started talking, you start rationing with yourself in your head. Yeah, it's not a big deal, bro. Just walk it. People walk it all the time. It's not a big deal at all. Cool, I'm going to walk it then. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk it like I talk it. Walk it. But then I'm like, bro, you didn't sign up to walk it, though. You've been training for this. Like, is your body really need to walk, or is your mind just trying to cop out on you and just take the easy way out because you tired? And I said, you know what? I don't know. I don't care. My mind is about to win if it is taking the easy way out, and boy, about to be walking. And right when I started slowing way down. And I just got to like a brisk walk pace, and I was going to walk for quite a while. And who of all people pulls up next to me, or should I say rolls up next to me in a 5K, but my man Ant Sanchez, wheelchair Poppy. And I'm looking at him like, bro, what are you doing? And he looked at me and he said, hey, come on, big dog. You got it. You almost there. You got it. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. You come too far. Go get it. Finish strong. And in that moment, my whole brain revolutionized, because I'm like, you're not a cheerleader. You are in the race. You don't have the movement of your legs, but you are in the race, which means you are wheeling yourself in the race. You know how tiring that gotta be? We don't use our arms that much. If you do anything with your arms, I dare y'all to go, all of y'all go get a 5-pound bag of sugar, 5 pounds, and just hold it up and see how long you can sit there holding up 2 5-pound bags of sugar. Just do it. Just go do it and see how long you last. We don't use our arms like that, so your shoulders get tired so quickly. So here he is over a couple miles in pushing, and he telling me not to stop. I'm like, bro, what excuse do you have? Really, what excuse do you have? And after that, I said, if he ain't making no excuses, I ain't making no excuses, and I got to finish this race strong, and that is what your boy did. Bada bing, bada boom. And that was a very proud accomplishment for me. It was a very proud moment. As I finished that race, it got me to thinking about life. And in this life, we're in a marathon. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, one of my other incredible, incomparable mentors. We're in a marathon, my G. We're in a marathon. And marathons require a lot of patience. They require a lot of energy, a lot of effort. They require perseverance. They require mindset. They require more of you. And life is going to require more of you. And in this marathon, it's filled with a lot of bitty subpoints, right? Marathon runners don't just run like the whole thing. They're just running willy-nilly. They have checkpoints and they have markers, and they know what mile marker is what and what their pace is and how they should be and where they should be and when they should be. They know all of that stuff because they're tracking. That's how your life is. And right now, we're at a marker. We're coming up to a marker in your life in this marathon called life, which is the end of the year 2024. And as we round out this year, as we're sitting here in quarter 4, my message to you, simple. Finish strong. Finish strong. Don't say, well, forget it. It's the holidays. I'm just about to forget all my goals and my dreams and my aspirations and say throw in the towel and I'll just start over next year. New year, new me. Don't you dare do that, because that don't never work, man. Ain't no such thing as new year, new me. Every day is a new day. And how about you make a new you in a new day without waiting on a new year, when time right now is all you have is right now. Next year ain't promised to you. So I'm challenging you to get your little self up and finish strong. Finish strong, whatever that means for you. So how do I do that? Okay, quick. I'm so glad you asked. How do I finish strong? I'm going to give you a couple of steps that you can take in order to help you finish this year in the absolute best way. And the first step is this: recommit to your goals. That means you got to review your list of goals and figure out where you need to focus, the one that's going to take you the furthest, and refocus there. Okay, 2 groups of people. The first group of people is like, dang, he talking about recommit to some goals. I didn't even make no goals. Okay, if you didn't make a goal, then make a goal and go get it. Make a goal, a SMART goal. That means it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, achievable. Like, Google SMART goals and go make you a SMART goal to round out this year and go get it. Go finish strong. Make it happen because you can. That's the first group who don't even have goals. That's another conversation for another day. You better get you some goals. so that you have points of measurement and you have ways to actually go and build a life you love to live. Okay, go get you a SMART goal and finish strong. The second group of people who have goals, but you kind of got lost in the sauce, you lost track, you got distracted by everything happening around you. Yeah, you need to get that list of goals back out, put them right in your face. Some of y'all been avoiding looking at them goals because you know they're going to be a gut punch for all the things you did not do, all the inactivity you had, all of the things you didn't do in order to become what you were trying to become. Okay, I know. Okay, it hurt your feelings. Get your feelings out the way, process them. Process your emotions, and then get back in the game, reassess so that you can move and you can refocus, and ultimately you can recommit to the goal that's going to get you the furthest, the fastest as we round out this year. That's step one. Recommit to your goal. Recommit to your greatest goal. Recommit. You can do it. Finish strong. Second one. Make your action steps effort-driven and not outcome-driven. What? Make the action steps that you set for yourself the rest of this year effort-driven and not outcome-driven. I say this all the time. It's about falling in love with progression, falling in love with the process. My job every single day is to commit myself wholeheartedly to the process and not the outcome. What that means, I'm going to make some dope content for you. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to put this together for you. I'm going to show up online. I'm going to show up and do my shows. I'm going to show up and go live. I'm going to show up and make posts. I'm going to show up consistently. I'm going to put it out there. That's what I'm going to do. But my job or my focus is the energy and the effort that I show up with here on this camera behind this magic mighty lens to give you me, the essence of me, to a core so that you can go give the world the essence of you. That is my job. My job is committed to that process, not to the outcome. Because y'all see me pour my heart and soul out. I feel my heart beating now. My heart is beating like crazy. Yes, it is. My blood is just running fast because my adrenaline is up because I'm excited about the things that I'm saying to you. I can feel it inside of me. I know that I am alive, but I'm pouring my heart and soul out, and I could talk and give you all the energy in the world till I turn purple in the face. But if this post, the first post I make from this podcast, don't go viral, then I'm throwing a towel because the outcome wasn't how I wanted it to be. Man, I post 20 clips per episode and none of them go viral. One of them go viral. What about all them other clips? What about all the time? Why am I spending all this time if I'm not going viral? If people aren't following me, I don't have 1 million followers yet. I don't have this many shares yet. Okay, I don't have. Stop telling me that. Gee, what do you have? All I hear is what I don't have. What do you have? And focus on the process, because if you set the play, adjust when you need to, but run the play consistently over time, you will achieve and attain your goals. As long as you fall in love with the process and with progression, the process of progression, and not the outcome. And at the end of the day, the last thing I need you to do is identify what you need to stop doing, what you need to stop doing, and what you need to continue doing. I'm going to say that again. Identify what you need to start doing, what you need to stop doing, and what you need to continue doing. If you want to finish strong, what is it that you're doing that you need to start doing that you haven't been doing? Start there. Okay, I'm going to give me a list. I need to start doing this if I want to be where I want to be. Okay, I'm going to start doing this. Cool. That's going to push me further towards my goal and my dream, and I can finish this year strong. What do you need to start doing? But also, what do you need to continue doing? Okay, I've been doing this, though, and this has been working for me, so I need to keep doing that. So you need to identify that and move with intentionality, not by chance, but move with intentionality to make it real because you can. This is what I need to continue doing. And last but not least, this is what I need to stop doing. What you need to stop doing is wasting time on things that don't move the ball or needle forward for you. What does that mean? I can make Lord, I'll be here all day trying to make you a list. You need to stop comparing yourself to other people. You need to stop thumbing through social media aimlessly, just seeing what everybody else is doing. You need to stop trying to be a carbon copy of what everybody else is doing. You need to stop clout chasing what other people are doing. You need to stop tearing yourself down and having negative self-talk. You need to stop picking yourself apart and calling yourself every name in a book, being horrible to yourself. You need to stop the negative self-talk. You need to stop the self-sabotage. You need to stop. See what I'm saying? I could go on and on and on and on and on. Distractions, which lead to destruction. Get rid of the distractions, which lead you to destruction, and stop the toxic negative behaviors that are making you something you don't want to be. Stop it. And instead, start doing something today your future self will thank you for. Start giving all the effort you got. I want you to remember that story I told you of my man, Wheelchair Poppy, sitting there in a 5K with me about to quit, looking at me, making no excuses for his situation or him or his circumstance, and saying, bro, you got more inside of you, and I need you to go give it to the world. Don't stop now. And this whole episode is your boy looking at you in the middle of this marathon, coming up to this checkpoint where you're getting a little tired, you're getting a little weary, you want to throw in the towel, and this is your boy saying, yo, don't stop now. You're so close to your goal. I'm looking at you and saying, you got more inside of your tank. I'm looking at you and saying, you got to keep on pushing. I'm looking at you and saying, just keep going, just keep growing, just keep living, just keep loving life, and keep building a life that you love to live, because you can. This is me looking at you saying, finish strong because you can. And this is me saying, go give this world everything you got, and you get your little self up out of here with a bang on the way to building your dream life, because you can.